Hello, everyone. Welcome back from a short winter's break, and welcome to a very new year and a very happy new year to you. My name is Miss Debbie, and I'll be doing some bedtime stories tonight. So let's begin. Oh, tonight my little friend Foxy Loxy wants to join us, so he's just so sweet. I hope you have a sweet little cuddly friend when you go to bed. Oh, he wants to snuggle. Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you today? Hope you had a great day. Um, every day's a great day, isn't it? As long as you eat right and sleep well, drink a lot of water, you're going to feel great. You're going to have a happy body and a happy day. So what happened today? Did you go back to school? Maybe you went to nursery, daycare, preschool, grandma's house, babysitter. Sometimes my mommy takes me over to my friend's house to play. Sometimes she's gone a little while, and sometimes she's gone all day. But my mommy comes back, my mommy comes back, my mommy comes back to get me. My mommy comes back, she always comes back, she never would forget me. And that's the truth. And even though sometimes kids think their mommy forgets them, if they're 5 minutes late, mommies get into a lot of trouble. Anyway, let's do Thumpkin. So I'm just warming up my hands here. Take your hands, close them into a fist, put them in your lap. This is a good song to learn about manners and a little bit of finger exercise too. Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Tall Lady? Where is Tall Lady? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Stride away, stride away. Where is Ring Man? Where is Ring Man? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, dude? Very well, I thank you. Skip away, skip away. Good job. All right. Shake your hands out, rub your hands, squeeze those fingers together. Maybe do a little stretching this way. Play the piano. That's a good one. All right, our first book is called A Day So Gray by Marie Lamba and art by Aaliyah Marley. So you might notice in the winter time, which is right now, um, it's kind of gray. Skies are gray, landscape is gray, grass is not green, trees don't have leaves on them. A day so gray. I really like this story. I hope you like it too. You can borrow the book at the library. And here's the title page. And it's published by Clarion Books. So here's two girls, two friends, and one looks out the window, a little bit frowny. This day is so gray, she says. And her friend in the red coat says, "No, it isn't. It's snowing, if you noticed. It's deep, soft brown and shining blue and silver splashes on bright yellow." So silver splashes are water puddles, yellow are the boots, soft brown of the trees, and shining blue. Shining blue could be the sky or the ice on the ground. And that little girl, we could call her Debbie Downer, and she says, "This field is blah brown." What do you think? "No, it isn't," says the little red girl. "It's dots of orange and vines of black with sticks of licorice red and poofs of tan." So let's look for dots of orange, berries, and vines of black. Dead vines laying on the ground are black, with sticks of licorice red. There's some red things in the background, and poofs of tan. If you look, you will see colors. And what does little Debbie Downer say? "Well, this snow is boring white." No, it isn't. I never met anyone who thought snow was boring white. Do you think snow is boring white? We love snow. It's lines of purple and squiggles of gray. It's gems of twinkling silver with stomps of green. Stomps of green are when you are walking in snow and you could see the underneath green grass showing through. Bad luck. That cat is black. Did you ever hear of a black cat crossing your path means bad luck? And Little Red Riding Hood says, "Oh, she's not all black. She's also soft pads of pink and specks of white." Look at those pink pads on her feet. Isn't that cute? And eyes glowing yellow-green. Cats have pretty interesting eyes. Now they're in the house. Plus, she's warm. She's a warm kitty cat, and that's a good thing. So is this fire, nice and warm. Well, the fire is orange. I don't like orange. How could she say that? My sweater is orange. I like orange. It isn't just orange. It's flashes of red and yellow. Do you have a fireplace that you could look into? And sizzling black logs and gray bits of smoke. Well, it is cozy. Yes, it is. A warm, bright fire is nice and cozy. And so is the blue, green, red blanket. That's cozy. And so is the black, pink, white cat. And so is the brown, white, gray cocoa. It's got white marshmallows in it. I could go for some cocoa with marshmallows. And so is the purple and tangerine sunsets. Maybe you'll look outside around 4:30 and you'll see the sky is glowing these beautiful colors in the night. And we are cozy too on this day that was so much more than gray. The end. Do you think little kitty cats should eat marshmallows? I don't think so. That's a nice book, A Day So Gray. But come and borrow it from the library and enjoy it for yourself. All righty. Let's get ready for bed. This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face before we go to bed. This is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair before we go to bed. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth before we go to bed. This is the way we blow a kiss, blow a kiss, blow a kiss. This is the way we blow a kiss before we go to bed. See, you kiss the fingers on your hand, put your kiss there, and then you blow it. Blow it to somebody you love. Well, I have a wonderful story. This is a little bit longer, so you might as well settle in and pull your covers up to your chin and enjoy this one. It's called 3 Hens and a Peacock. It's written by Lester L. Laminack and illustrated by Henry Cole. Henry Cole is also a good writer, not only of picture books, but he has some good chapter books that I would highly recommend. 3 Hens and a Peacock. Now, you know a hen is a lady animal, and that a hen lays eggs. An animal that's not a hen could be a rooster or a cock. All right, a cock is a male bird. Now, here's the feet of the hens, and here's the feet of the peacock. So a peacock is a man animal. If it were to be a female, it would be called a peahen, right? A hen. 3 hens and a peacock. And this takes place on a farm. I found this book to be a lot of fun. Things were quiet on Tucker's farm. The cows chewed their cud. The hens clucked and pecked and laid their eggs. The old hound stretched out on the porch, watching and listening. Once in a while, someone would stop by to buy tomatoes or corn, perhaps a quart of milk. Nothing unusual happened there until a truck drove by and a box fell out of the truck. And the peacock showed up. Well, the peacock was inside the box. Now, here's the peacock with his feathers all showing. Now, a peahen, or a lady, doesn't have that kind of feathers. Only the man peacock has it. Aren't you learning a lot? Makes you want to go and look for a peacock. The cows and the hens and the old hound kept right on doing what they'd always done. But that peacock had never lived on a farm. He had no idea what to do. So he spread his fancy feathers and set to shrieking. Now a peacock makes a horrible sound. I could try to imitate it. It goes, hurrah, hurrah, only really loud. It's really, if you didn't know what it was, you'd be a little scared. Eventually, the peacock wandered down to the road. When cars whizzed by, he shook his feathers and cried out in his loudest voice, "Wah!" Of course, folks stopped for a closer look. Wouldn't you? If you saw a peacock with his tail feathers out like that? Oh, yes, you would. Day after day, more folks stopped to admire the peacock and they all bought tomatoes and corn, eggs and milk. Business on the Tuckers' farm was booming. And there's the peacock. Everyone seemed happy to have visitors stopping by. But trouble was brewing in the hen house. The hens were squawking and clucking and flapping their wings. "We do all the work around here. I'd like to see that peacock lay one single egg." "Exactly. He just struts around screaming. I suppose fancy feathers are more important than laying eggs. That lazy peacock gets all the attention, and we do all the work." And guess who was listening? They were all listening outside the hen house to what the hens were saying. The peacock had heard every word. For days he moped about, moaning and groaning. "I wish I could be more useful here." "Humph!" clucked one hen, and the others ruffled their feathers. The old hound stretched and slowly raised his head. "Why not let the peacock stay here to be useful while you hens take the glamorous job down the road?" said the old hound. The three hens began clucking to one another. "What a wonderful plan! Yes, it's a fabulous idea. Oh, ladies, we simply must fancy up our feathers tonight, and nothing but our brightest beads and bangles and bows. We'll stop traffic for sure. Why, you girls know I can strut with the best of them." The peacock perked up. "Let's do it," he declared. "Tomorrow I'll stay here, sit on a nest and cluck. And we'll get all gussied up," said the hens. "We'll be so glamorous." At sunrise the next morning, the hens strutted down to the road. Look at them all gussied up in their necklaces and bows. The peacock marched right to the hen house and poked his head inside. The hens flocked by the road, waiting for a car. When they saw one approaching, they clucked and squawked and flapped their wings in a flurry of feathers. But every car whizzed on by. No one was going to stop and look at hens. The peacock sucked in his tummy and wiggled from left to right, trying to squeeze through the tiny henhouse door. His front half was in, his back half was out. Kind of like Winnie the Pooh and some bees. Down by the road, those hens tried every chicken trick they knew. Still no cars stopped. Finally, the peacock made it into the hen house. He held his breath and pushed with all his might, but no matter how hard he tried, he could not lay a single egg. Not one. Of course not. The old hound stretched out on the porch, watching and listening. "What's that peacock doing in the hen house?" asked Farmer Tucker. "Who knows?" said Mrs. Tucker. "And what are those hens doing down by the road? Not a one of them is up here laying eggs." So here's the tail feathers of the peacock going in the hen house. And there's the hens down by the road. "Well, the way things are going, we aren't likely to have anyone buying eggs today," said Farmer Tucker. "We need that peacock down there stopping cars." When the peacock heard that, he smiled the biggest smile you ever saw on a bird's beak. "I am helping," he thought. He squirmed back and forth until he popped out of the cramped hen house, and then he trotted off to find the hens. The exhausted hens were all clucked out. Every feather was out of place. "What a day," they said. "We couldn't get one car to stop." It's true. Why, most of them didn't even slow down. The peacock met the hens as they trudged up the road. "I can tell you I'm no good at laying eggs," he said. "I'm just not meant for it." One hen nodded. "I put on my stellar strut, and even I couldn't stop a single car," she said. "I have to hand it to you, Fancy Pants. Your job is harder than it looks." The other hens agreed. The peacock looked relieved. So the hens marched back to the hen house. The peacock strutted down to the road. The old hound stretched out on the porch, watching and listening. And things were quiet again on the Tuckers' farm. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Another truck is going by, and a box bounced off of it, and something came out of the box. But what is it? I don't know. Maybe Miss Debbie can do a little library detective work and find out what it was. Alrighty, that was a good book, don't you think so? I liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Oh, see, you never know how good a book is until you read it and enjoy it. So anyway, it's time to start thinking of going to sleep, because day is done, gone the sun, from the land, from the hills, from the sky, all is well, safely rest, sleep is nigh. Nigh means near, sleep is near. That's why we say we're going to settle down to sleep. And then once the sun goes down and the stars come out, but it doesn't take many stars. It just takes the very first star, and you can see it. Even before the sky is truly dark, Twinkle comes out to watch over us. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight. So make a wish. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Good night, Twinkle. Thanks for watching over us at night. So, and I love to sing Skidamarink. And you know, we like to practice our sign language, which goes, I love you. Sign language or baby sign language. You can use sign language instead of words. Skidamarink-a-dinky-dink, skidamarink-y-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dinky-dink, skidamarink-y-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Oh, skidamarink-a-dinky-dink, skidamarink-y-doo. I love you. Cha-cha-cha. Are you settling into sleepy time? I hope so. This beautiful book is called The Yawnicorn by Emily Hamilton. Do you know what a yawn is? A yawn is, you know what that is. It's something that happens when you're getting sleepy. So here's the little girl going to bed. Go hippity hop to bed. She'd rather stay up instead. When mother says must, there's nothing but just go hippity hop to bed. The Yawnicorn by Bloomsbury Children's Books. The little girl is coloring a picture. Do you like to color pictures? We always have coloring pages out at the library. It's bedtime. You're snuggly and tucked up all tight. Your pillows are soft and you've turned out the light. Your feet are all cozy. You've counted some sheep. But for some funny reason, you just cannot sleep. Oh, did you ever get a night like that? Your head is all busy. Your legs are all twitchy. Your brain won't stop buzzing. Your blanket is itchy. But there's someone to help you drift off until morn. It's high time you called on the Yawnicorn. Well, every time I say that, I'm going to want to yawn. Oh, the Yawnicorn. His job is to help when you simply can't sleep and are still wide awake in your bed counting sheep. Da, 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 da. Here he comes to the rescue. He's made up of starshine and magic and light. He'll help find a dreamland for you that's just right. So if you are ready, come hold on tight. Up, up and away and into the night. Over the rooftops and houses below, the magic is waiting. So where will you go? Will you slide down a rainbow? Or sit on a cloud? Will you go somewhere quiet? Or somewhere quite loud? A piano street in the sky. And a little band of animals playing. Let's see. That bear is playing a tuba. She's playing the cymbals, castanets. The kitty cat's playing the triangle, and the ostrich is playing a horn. Will you drift on an ocean with seabirds and sails? Oh, how lovely is that? Wow, just take a look at some of those pictures. Stars are reflecting in the water. Or dive underwater with turtles and whales. Big blue whale. Did you know that the blue whale is the largest animal on Earth? And there's the turtles. Will you trek through a jungle with green plants galore and birds in the bushes and bugs on the floor? That's a rainforest jungle. It's gorgeous. She's looking for insects. Ooh, there's one. Will you glide through a shimmering galaxy sky and touch all the moonbeams and stars way up high? Wherever you go and whatever you see, this dreamland is yours. It's yours, your dreams. It's the best place to be. You're feeling so toasty with warm jammies on. Your eyelids are heavy. You can't help but yawn. Your toes are relaxing from 1 up to 10, and so is each leg and your tummy. And then The Yawnicorn says it is now time to rest, and you know that he's right because he knows best. His magic will guide you back home to your bed and all of your magical dreams in your head. And when you are cozy and nestled up tight, the Yawnicorn knows that his job's been done right. Good night. Time to go. These are your dreams to keep. And now you can fall into a happy, deep sleep. Sweet dreams. Well, do people say sweet dreams to you when they kiss you goodnight? I hope so. Oh, let's see. It's time for Lily White's party, and you know what that means. Lily White is the color of the sheets, the fresh, clean sheets and pillowcases on your bed. That is Lily White's party. I love to go to Lily White's party. I look forward all day to it. So let's row our boat to dreamland, and then we'll have one more story. Okay. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Did you notice I was kayaking? I like to kayak. I like to be on the water. I have one more story. Why not? This one is called It's Time to Say Goodnight by Harriet Ziefert and illustrated by Baruch. I like the illustrations in this book. And Harriet Ziefert, she just writes lot of books. This is published by Blue Apple Books. Good morning to the sun. Good morning to the hills. Good morning to the chickies and the hen. Good morning to the rooster. Good morning to the cow. Good morning to the piggies in the pen. Good morning to the grass. Good morning to the trees. Good morning to the birdies and the bees. Good morning to the garden. Good morning to the earth. Good morning to the water and the seeds. Good morning to the planes. Good morning to the buses. Good morning to the taxis and the vans. Good morning to the trucks. Good morning to the cars. Good morning to the garbage and the cans. Good morning to everything in sight. By the time I get through saying good morning, guess what? It's time to say good night. Good night to the trucks. Good night to the cars. Good night to the garbage and the cans. Good night to the planes. Good night to the buses. Good night to the taxis and the vans. Good night to the grass. Good night to the trees. Good night to the birdies and the bees. Good night to the garden. Good night to the earth. Good night to the water and the seeds. Good night to the rooster. Good night to the cow. Good night to the piggies in the pen. They're all sleeping. Good night to the sun. The sun is going down. Good night to the hills. Good night to the chickies and the hen. Good night, good night. I don't want to hear a peep. Good night, good night. It's time to get some sleep. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being with me for these story times. And I want you to remember one thing, very important. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bugs bite.